So here we are, the Syncline loop trail, 8.3 miles, going right up the ridge, getting right into it. Should be a good time. Going solo. Matt couldn't make it today. He got in a bicycle accident. Hope he heals up quick. I didn't want to miss it. I've been reading about this trail and scoping it for a long time. That's the great thing about this. Nobody really knows what Upheaval Dome is. If it is a crater from an asteroid impact that happened in prehistoric times. Is it a salt dome? Some people seem to know. My friend that's a geologist, he seems to believe it's an asteroid strike from a few million years ago. So, but whatever. We're gonna see it, gonna be a great time. So at this spot, looks like you jump out of the first wash, starts heading to the left here. Not really too much in the way of landmarks here, but still at the same time, very recognizable. Starts sloping up just before you get to this first turn to the left. And like, there's plenty of cairns marked right there by this trail because I've just read so much about it. As all the warnings, that sort of thing. It's only 8.3 miles. And you know, hiking in Moab, you truly can't, you don't judge it by length. Starting to get in some really cool stuff. Just something anybody that's going to tackle this trail is going to be aware of. I did start seeing kitty tracks, and I did start smelling kitty. Not the first time I've smelled a cat in Canyonlands, Island of the Sky. It's actually happened several times. Every time I go down to False Kiva, there's definitely a cat. That's his stomping ground. So just so you're aware, just go with caution. Definitely, I don't think Canyonlands National Park is a place for hiking at night simply because of that. You don't need to worry about a cat anytime you're in a group of people. Most of my hiking is done solo, so it's always something I stay concerned about. But when you look at that and then this area, you're not going to escape the kitty if he wants you, and you're pretty much going to go. So for whatever that's worth to you, just stay on guard. You can see the wash go straight ahead. Well, the trail, definitely want to follow your cairns. The trail starts veering off out of the wash right about the time, probably, I don't know, 1/10 of a mile back from this big fin here. So here's where the wash gets deep. It's about 30-foot drop. Trail's running parallel. I haven't so far had any sort of problem whatsoever keeping up with the trail. It's actually been very, very straightforward. But when you look at this, this is part of the wash. This is an uprooted pinion here. You don't want to be down here if it's even the slightest chance of rain. Definitely starting to warm up a bit. It is about mid-November, so it's still very pleasant during the day. This is the best time to be in canyon country and to be a desert hiker. Man, love this trail. I've been to Upheaval Dome. I lost track of how many times I've even done it this year. I love Upheaval Dome, but I can't believe I've waited this long to do Syncline here. It is absolutely gorgeous. I can tell that I'm starting to hike down into the crater right now. This is not a trail, at least not the first time. Probably not any time I would ever want to do this trail at night. It can get pretty risky. You wouldn't want to try and navigate this little canyon here, you know. 15 feet to my left here is about a 30-foot drop off. If you would take a step off that. Canyon country definitely plays some tricks on your eyes when you're out here. So yeah, this is not some place you would want to be hiking at night ever. Beautiful though. This hike is just gorgeous. You know, you're following these fins around. We're going to post a couple pictures in this video from an aerial shot. But yeah, this is literally an area that nobody's really quite sure what happened. They don't know if it's a salt dome or if it's a prehistoric meteor strike, which my geologist buddy Randy, he seems to think it's a meteor strike. He's confident it's a meteor strike. It's a wonder, you know, to say the least. I mean, you definitely get that land before time feeling while you're out here. It's gonna start hitting the trail again. Yeah, super stoked to be out here. I won't take too many breaks on this trail. Like I said, we're working with limited time. I'm really hoping to get back to the truck, the trailhead, about 4 o'clock. That'll give me, it takes me a little over an hour to drive home. I'll get home right around dark. Hopefully Mrs. High and Mighty will have dinner by then, but who knows. So she's going to be the one editing this video, so we want to be real nice. Very slow going. You can see this is a big daddy wash, man. This is a drainage for a huge amount of land. Just gorgeous. Whew. Can't even stand here. It's probably about a 30% grade. You wouldn't want to have to take it the reverse route, but I have no doubt that's what it's going to be like getting out of the canyon. So I am down in the bottom. The trail, pretty straightforward. There was a couple spots that got a little difficult. You're not going up though. Right there, I mean, look at that. So definitely down in the bottom of the canyon now. You can see we got lots of hollies, some very old cottonwoods. Trying to just do the specific trail on this particular hike. We'll come back and explore some other time. Crazy trail. I'm doing the reverse route. Dude, navigating those boulders is one of the coolest things I've done. This is not for the uninitiated. This is not for anyone with any sort of fear of heights. It is a booger of a trail. Don't get me wrong, it's incredibly awesome. Super, super happy I'm doing it. It's coming real quick on being one of my favorite trails, but it's hardcore.